Have you ever felt like a drama just won't end no matter how much time goes by? Well, hold on tight because Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Bieber are back in the eye of the storm, and this time things are more intense than ever. Picture this. Justin shares a song that seems to shout Selena's name from the rooftops, with lyrics that make you wonder if he ever really got over her. And just when fans are losing their minds over it, Hailey steps onto the scene with a TikTok that many say is a blatant hint, as if she's saying, "I'm the queen and no one can stop me." Is this a battle of egos? An unresolved love? Or just the chaos that comes with being a superstar? Today we're going to break down every juicy detail of this drama, from the song that has everyone talking to the TikTok that set social media on fire. But that's not all. We're also gonna go back in time, explore the moments that brought us here, and analyze what's going on in the minds of these three icons. So without further ado, let's start with the latest bombshell, Justin's song, which is making fans question everything. First, let's talk about that song. Justin isn't new to sharing snippets of lyrics on his social media, but what he's been posting lately is on another level. In one of his most recent posts, he wrote, "Yes, I'm changing. Yes, I left. Yes, I'm older. Yes, I'm moving on." At first glance, it sounds like someone who's ready to close a chapter, right? But then he adds, "There's no future for you and me. I was searching non-stop, but now there's nothing I can do." Those words are like a punch to the heart. Fans on X were quick to jump to conclusions. One user wrote, "Justin never got over Selena. You can tell in every word." Another commented, "This is a direct message to Selena. Don't tell me it's not." And I don't blame them, because if there's anyone who knows the weight of an epic breakup, it's Justin. His relationship with Selena Gomez was a roller coaster that lasted almost a decade, full of moments that defined an entire generation of fans. But what makes these lyrics even more intriguing is that they're not the only ones he's shared. Later on, we'll see how his posts become darker, more raw, as if he's letting out everything he's been holding inside. But before we go there, let's put this on pause because Hailey decided she wanted a piece of the spotlight too, and what she did has everyone talking. And this is where things really start to get juicy. While fans were busy deciphering Justin's lyrics, Hailey posted a TikTok that seems like a direct response, and not exactly a friendly one. In the video, she blows a kiss into the air, flips the middle finger with attitude, and rolls her eyes. All while an audio plays that says, "I'm going to keep being sexier and weirder, and no one is going to stop me." Write yes to affirm it. Coincidence? Fans don't believe it for a second. This TikTok comes right after Selena Gomez released her song "Younger and Hotter Than Me," a vulnerable ballad where she sings, "All the girls at this party are younger and hotter than me, and I hate what I'm wearing, but I hate myself even more." Selena opened up about her insecurities, her comparisons, the pain she has carried for years. And suddenly, Hailey appears with this video that seems to scream confidence and defiance. On X, the comments exploded like gunpowder. One user wrote, "Hailey knows exactly what she's doing. She always throws shade when Selena is in the spotlight." Another said, "This is so obvious. She's responding to Selena's song point by point." And it's not just the fans' perception. According to an article from Life and Style, a content creator named Courtney claimed that Hailey even liked a TikTok that mocked Selena and her fiancé, Benny Blanco. Although Hailey's team flatly denied it, saying it was a fabricated narrative. But let's be honest, with Hailey's track record, fans don't need much to be suspicious. Later on, we're going to go over that history of shade. But for now, let's make this clear. This TikTok did not go unnoticed and is fueling a fire that never really went out. And just when we thought the drama couldn't escalate any further, Justin shows up at a party that added even more fuel to the fire. Let's talk about that party. Justin was seen at rapper Sexy Red's birthday celebration. And let's just say it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event. Loud music, provocative dancing, and yes, even a woman dancing on a pole in the middle of the floor. Justin wasn't caught watching the show directly, but the mere fact that he was there already caused a huge stir. On X, a user commented, "What is Justin Bieber doing in a strip club being a married man and a father?" The criticism didn't stop there. Justin shared a video where he is seen smiling relaxed, giving Sexy Red a kiss on the cheek in a playful moment. She even seemed shy about the gesture, which only added more fuel to the speculation. The most surprising part? Hailey left heart emojis in the comments of the video as if she were giving her blessing. But the internet is not so forgiving. The comments on Instagram were relentless. "I've never seen a video of him trying to kiss Hailey, that's his wife." Another user wrote, "He has so much fun when his wife isn't around, haha." There were even those who said, "I forgot I could smile." And the punchline was a comment that said, "They thought he was depressed, he just needed a change of scenery." The sarcasm was at its peak. This moment sparked an online debate that didn't die down easily. Was Justin just being friendly, or did he cross a line considering he's married and the father of Jack Blues, born in August 2024? According to an article from the Daily Mail, some fans even suggested that Justin is seeking attention for a possible musical comeback, while others believe he's simply caught up in his own chaos. But this wasn't the only incident that kept Justin in the headlines, because shortly after, he had an encounter with the paparazzi that left everyone speechless. Let's move on to the confrontation with the paparazzi. Justin has made it clear time and again that he can't stand the constant invasion of cameras, and this time he didn't need to shout to make himself understood. While walking arm in arm with Hailey, he stared directly at a paparazzo without taking his eyes off him, with a serious and clearly irritated expression. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. If I were that photographer, I would have gotten chills. The video went viral within hours, and opinions on social media were divided. Some say that Justin is on the verge of a breakdown from so much constant exposure. A tweet that went viral defended him, saying, "Bieber's paparazzi are not normal. They camp outside his house, follow him as soon as he leaves, try to photograph his baby, and mock his wife to her face. Yes, all celebrities deal with paparazzi, but not at this level." Others, however, believe that Justin should handle the situation more calmly, given that media attention is part of his life as a superstar. A comment on X said, "If he doesn't want paparazzi, he should move to a deserted island. This comes with fame." This incident is not an isolated one. Let's remember when Justin lost his temper in a cafe, yelling at photographers to leave him alone. According to Life and Style, a close source claimed that Justin goes through periods of isolation followed by moments of hyperactivity. And these confrontations are just a glimpse of what he's dealing with internally. But while this drama with the paparazzi continues, another event at Coachella added even more fuel to the fire and gave fans more reasons to question his relationship with Hailey. Let's talk about Coachella. Justin and Hailey were seen enjoying the festival, but something seemed off. In several videos that went viral, Justin appears dancing and vibing to the music, but always with a serious expression, almost as if he were on autopilot, emotionally disconnected. During one performance, he is seen giving Hailey a couple of light pats on the butt while she was in front of him, and she responded with a kiss. Some thought the gesture was intimate, but the overall vibe was ice cold. There was no spark or emotion. It seemed more like a show for the cameras than a genuine moment of affection. Fans were quick to question Justin's feelings toward Hailey, especially because in the past he has made jokes that seemed to humiliate her. For example, in an interview, Justin joked about Hailey's Lyme disease, saying, "It's not your Lyme disease, it's mine." At another moment, when Hailey was talking about their wedding preparations, Justin interrupted her, saying she doesn't know what she's talking about ever. These comments, although made jokingly, have left fans with the impression that Justin does not always respect Hailey in public. And let's not forget how quickly they got engaged. It was barely 6 months after Justin broke up with Selena, with whom he had an on-and-off relationship for almost a decade. A user on X wrote, "Justin never looks at Hailey the way he looked at Selena." Another commented, "Their marriage seems like a contract, not love." According to Vulture, rumors of trouble in their marriage intensified when Hailey briefly unfollowed Justin on Instagram in March 2025, although she attributed it to a technical glitch. Are fans exaggerating, or is there some truth to these speculations? Because what comes next takes this drama to a deeper and darker level. Now, let's delve into the darker lyrics that Justin has shared. Among all his posts, one stood out for its rawness and emotional weight. He quoted a Tupac song that says, "A place to spend my quiet nights, time to unwind. So much pressure in this life of mine. I cry sometimes. Once I contemplated suicide and would have tried, but when I held that gun, all I could see was my mother's eyes." Those words are heartbreaking. They speak of loneliness, pressure, and dark thoughts that no one would expect from a pop star. Justin seems to connect deeply with this pain, as if he's saying, "They see my fame, but not my suffering." Fans were shocked. One comment on X said, "No one expected Justin to share something so raw." Another asked, "Is he crying out for help?" But it's not just this quote. In another post, he wrote, "I hope my premonition is wrong, but what I truly feel, my eyes can't hide because they always start to cry." Here, Justin seems tormented by an impending loss, as if he still has a spark of hope but fears the worst. And then, in a complete twist, he shares a romantic lyric, "Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, it's hard to believe we're in heaven." He posted this during a relaxed moment with friends, but it still sounds like an attempt to convince himself that he's at peace. Is he really, or is it just a facade? According to the Daily Mail, a source claimed that Justin has been acting manic, not sleeping, and barely eating. This has raised concerns about his mental health. These contradictions are driving fans crazy, and there's more to unravel, especially when we look at Hailey's history of throwing shade. Let's go back to Hailey and her history of shade, because this TikTok is not an isolated incident. Over the years, Hailey has dropped several hints that fans have picked up on immediately. Let's remember when Justin posted a photo of Selena in a red dress on Instagram, and Hailey commented, "Oh, I get it. She's wearing red and it's Christmas, so it's okay to post her." She then added, "Haha, I thought my comments were more than justified." Another example, when Billboard named Selena's Bad Liar the best song of 2017, Hailey tweeted, "Bodak Yellow was the #1 of the year." Interestingly, Cardi B's song came in second place, which led many to think that Hailey was downplaying Selena's achievement. And let's not forget the incident from February 2025, when a content creator claimed that Hailey liked a TikTok mocking Selena and Benny Blanco, although Hailey's team denied it, saying it was a fabricated narrative. According to a Daily Mail article, sources close to Selena claim that she was always aware of Hailey's intentions with Justin, even during their relationship. The article says that Hailey used calculated tactics to get close to Justin, which sparked biting comments from readers. Selena dodged a bullet. Hailey ended up with a questionable prize. Another wrote, "Selena is engaged to a musical genius who treats her well. She won this war." There were even those who said Hailey is Selena's divine intervention. But not everything is that simple. Some fans have come to Hailey's defense, arguing that the stalker narratives are exaggerated. According to Marca, a viral video that tried to portray Hailey as obsessed with Justin was debunked by fans who pointed out that she met Justin through her father, Stephen Baldwin, in 2009, and that there is no evidence of obsessive behavior. Do you think Selena always knew what Hailey was up to? Or is this TikTok just a coincidence that fans are blowing out of proportion? Because honestly, every move Hailey makes seems calculated to keep the drama alive, and fans are not willing to let it go. But let's go back a bit, because to understand this drama, we need some context. The story of Justin and Selena is one of the most iconic in pop culture. They met in 2009, but rumors of a romance began in 2011. For almost a decade, their relationship was a roller coaster. Dating, breakups, reconciliations, all under the public eye. Songs like Selena's "Love You Like a Love Song" and Justin's "Sorry" became anthems that seemed to narrate their story. When they finally broke up in 2018, fans were devastated, but no one expected what came next. Just 6 months later, Justin got engaged to Hailey, with whom he had had an on-and-off relationship since 2014. They got married in a private ceremony in September 2018, and since then, fans haven't stopped speculating about whether Hailey stole Justin or if Selena was the one who came out on top. According to E! News, Selena said in 2018 that she was heading in a different direction with her life, focused on her personal growth, which suggests she had moved on from Justin. Meanwhile, Hailey has insisted that there was no overlap in the relationships, saying on the Call Her Daddy podcast in 2022 that it's not in her character to interfere in someone else's relationship. But fans remain unconvinced. On TikTok, the hashtag #MustTeamSelena has racked up 1.8 billion views, with videos dissecting every detail of this love triangle. And now, with Selena happily engaged to Benny Blanco, the drama has taken a new turn, especially with her new album, I Said I Love You First, released on March 21, 2025, which includes songs that seem to allude to her past with Justin. Let's talk about Selena and Benny for a moment, because their relationship has added a new layer to this drama. Selena and Benny announced their engagement in December 2024, and since then they have been the couple of the moment. Their joint album is an open love letter, with lyrics that celebrate their past, present, and future. Selena wrote on Instagram, "Benny, thank you for being my personal diary throughout this process. These songs represent our past, present, and future, something I can't wait to experience with you forever." Benny responded, "I can't believe I made an album with my best friend and the love of my life. I love you." While Selena is in the happiest moment of her life, Justin seems to be struggling. According to Life and Style, a source claimed that Justin's behavior has been concerning for some time, with periods of isolation and intense lows that affect Hailey. A TikTok video that went viral compared the interactions between Justin and Hailey with those of Selena and Benny, using Selena's song How Does It Feel? The lyrics said, "And you walked in with a big smile, talking like we were friends, honey. What were you thinking?" The video showed Hailey, then Selena and Hailey together, followed by footage of Justin and Selena kissing, and finally Justin walking away from Hailey as she tried to catch up to him. The line, "How does it feel to be forgotten?" seemed like a direct jab at Justin and Hailey's marriage. Fans on X were quick to react. "Selena is living her best life while Justin is falling apart." Another wrote, "Karma is real." But not everyone agrees. Some Justin fans argue that Selena has contributed to the drama, like when she copied one of Hailey's tattoos or made comments that some consider immature. Who's right? That depends on who you ask. Now, let's return to the present and the speculation about what's going on. Justin's song has sparked all kinds of theories. Some believe it's a confession that he never got over Selena. Others think it's a strategy to promote a musical comeback, especially since he's been sharing demos on Instagram Live, which surprised fans because of his exhausted and shirtless appearance. But what is most concerning is his mental health. According to the Daily Mail, a source said that Justin has been acting manic, not sleeping, and barely eating, which has caused concern among his loved ones. This adds to the rumors of problems in his marriage. Although Justin and Hailey showed affection in public in March 2025, Hailey's brief unfollow on Instagram and Justin's subsequent account deactivation fueled the speculation. Hailey insisted it was a technical glitch, but fans remain unconvinced. Meanwhile, Hailey's TikTok continues to be the center of attention. Some believe it was a direct response to Selena, while others think she was simply showing confidence. But with her history of sarcastic comments, like the one about the red dress or the tweet about Bodak Yellow, fans are inclined to see shade wherever we look. One user on X wrote, "Hailey thrives on the attention she gets because of Selena. I've never seen anything like it." But there are also those who defend her, saying that fans are creating narratives to fuel the drama. According to US Weekly, Hailey is considering legal action against trolls who accuse her of harassing Justin and copying Selena, arguing that these stories are fabricated to harm her. So where do we stand now? This drama is a whirlwind of emotions, rumors, and speculation that shows no signs of stopping. We have Justin sharing lyrics that seem like a farewell to Selena, then others that scream pain and confusion, and even one that hints he's at peace, although no one really believes it. Then there's Hailey releasing a TikTok that many see as a direct jab at Selena, right when she opened up about her insecurities. Add to that, the party with Sexy Red, the confrontation with the paparazzi, the coldness at Coachella, and we have a perfect storm. But beyond the gossip, there are deeper questions. Is Justin stuck in the past, unable to let go of Selena? Is Hailey the villain that fans make her out to be, or just a wife defending her place? And what about Selena? With her engagement to Benny and an album that celebrates her happiness, she seems to have left this drama behind, but the fans won't leave her alone. According to Forbes, both Selena and Hailey have tried to calm things down, with Selena asking her fans to stop attacking Hailey and Hailey denying any bad blood. But the internet never forgets, and hashtags like #NosMudlard Team Selena and #MobMudsNow or Team Hailey keep racking up millions of views. We've reached the end, but this drama is far from over. It's a story of love, heartbreak, fame, and the relentless pressure of living under the public eye. Every post, every comment, every glance is analyzed to exhaustion, and the fans don't seem to get tired. Is this a battle of egos, an unresolved love, or simply the price of being a superstar? One thing is certain: no one can look away. So what do you think? Do you believe Justin is still in love with Selena? Is Hailey the master of shade or just a victim of the fans? And what about Selena? Has she really won this war, as some people say? Leave me your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of this soap opera. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that with Justin, Selena, and Hailey, the drama never stops. See you in the next video.